you, most likely, have been socialized to believe that everybody except the MD is a back-of-the-bus quack with substandard, dangerous training. Ironically, one of the signers of the Declaration of Independence, Dr. Benjamin Rush,
and he was signing the Declaration of Independence at the age of 30.
Benjamin Rush was appointed to oversee all the medical facilities in the American Revolution. So he's out in all the military hospitals. He's the Surgeon General in the American Revolution.
Saw this coming over 200 years ago. And Dr. Rush would be turning in his grave if he saw the status quo of medicine in the U.S. right now. Here's what he said over 200 years ago. To restrict the art of, unless we put medical freedom into the Constitution, the time will come when medicine will organize itself into a dictatorship. To restrict the art of healing to one class of men or women and deny equal privileges to others will constitute the Bastille of medical science. All such laws are un-American and despotic, and that is exactly what happened. In 1912, with the influence of the Carnegies and the Rockefellers, Congress granted the American Medical Association exclusive control over who could and who couldn't call themselves a doctor. Every other medical profession was kicked off of the bus of medicine. The chiropractors were kicked off. The naturopaths were kicked off. The homeopaths were kicked off. The herbalists were kicked off. If you weren't an MD, you couldn't practice medicine. Now, that's 108 years ago. We're fighting back, but my profession, currently only licensed and regulated in 20 states in the United States. Does that mean that the laws of nature or science change if you cross a state line? No. It is a turf war exclusively. The pharmaceutical industry and the MDs do not want you to know about my profession. They do not want you to have access to my profession. And inquiring minds would like to know who made the MD king. I mean, why is it the American Medical Association gets to say who can practice medicine and who can't? Why is it that the Food and Drug Administration has exclusive control over what passes as medicine? Did you know that in the United States of America, the only thing that can treat a disease is a drug? Did you know that? So that means if I discovered that buttercups, cured kidney cancer, that the Food and Drug Administration would make the buttercup medicine into a drug and you would only be able to get it if it was prescribed by an MD. Did you know that? Well, probably not, because that's what happens inside of a monopoly. Absolute power corrupts absolutely, and you may wonder why I have a picture of a bloodhound here. Well, look, in the final analysis, medicine is like dogs. Different dogs for different jobs, right? Bloodhounds are good for finding lost people in the wilderness. Labrador retrievers are good for duck hunting, pheasant hunting, right? Goose hunting. Chihuahuas, yeah, I don't know what they're good for. But look, right, it's guaranteed. If you take a Chihuahua duck hunting, you're coming back empty-handed, right? Right. You need the right dog for the right job. Now, your medical doctor, your MD, may be the nicest person God ever created. But your medical doctor is not trained in medicine. Nobody's trained in medicine. Medicine is like a big umbrella under which there hang many disciplines. But the American Medical Association and the Food and Drug Administration only want you to know about the MD branch. They want you to think everybody else is a back-of-the-bus quack. It's nonsense. Your medical doctor is not trained in medicine. They're trained in allopathic medicine. I'm trained in naturopathic medicine, right? There's chiropractic medicine, homeopathic medicine, Ayurvedic medicine, traditional Chinese medicine, osteopathic medicine, acupuncture, etc., etc., etc. Your MD, trained in allopathic medicine,